Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to draw realistic looking hair, and if you like this tutorial then let me know in the comments and I'll probably do some more in the future. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to talk through the equipment that I'm going to be using. This is a tortillon blending stump which I just got off Amazon, and it's really useful for things like hair, and especially if you struggle with it, because it helps you to blend all the lighter and darker areas of your picture. I'm also using some darker pencils, so like this 2B pencil for the darker areas of the hair, and I really recommend you getting a range of pencils as well because it really helps with drawing realistic hair. For my reference picture I'm actually using Cheryl Cole. If any of you follow me on Instagram, which is just instagram.com/555ems, then I've actually drawn Cheryl Cole's hair before, and I think it's a really good example of how you can use highlights and the darker areas of the hair to create quite a three-dimensional feel. So now I'm just going to start drawing out the outline. After you've sketched out the basic outline of the hair, you start by using a dark pencil. I'm using a 5B, but you can use anything from, I'd say, about 3B upwards, and start at the top of the hair. The amount of pressure that you apply to the page really affects how dark the pencil comes out. So if you want a darker area of the hair, press harder, but also as you're flicking your hand away to make the hair movement, then I would make the pressure a lot lighter, which gives the effect that there's light hitting the hair. This is just a bit more of an up-close view of drawing the darker areas of the hair. As you can see, I'm moving my hand in quite fluid motions. I think you should probably avoid using an eraser when trying to make the highlights in the hair, because I find it often smudges it rather than blends it or makes it lighter. And this is quite an easy and quick thing to do while still maintaining the appearance of quite realistic looking hair. Again, using the same technique that I just showed you, I'm going to work my way up to form the highlight on the hair. Now this is where the blending stump comes in handy. I just use it to slightly blend all the darker areas into the lighter tones to create a more realistic feel of the highlight on the hair. Another really good tip to keep in mind when drawing hair is not be afraid to draw darker areas of the hair, because I think a lot of depth can come out of using darker pencils, and a lot of people can be quite afraid, and the hair then kind of looks a bit light and not very three-dimensional, so don't be afraid to press hard with your pencil. Just repeating this technique over and over again can make up the sections of the hair, which I think works really well, especially when you want to capture the highlights or waves and things like that. So I think it's a really good technique to learn. One last thing, don't forget hair isn't perfect. Keep practicing this technique and I'm sure you'll master it in no time.